Hi, I'm Greg Cameron and I'm an employability support worker for the Employability and Skills Service.
Can you give us an overview of your employability and skills team?
Yep, so Employability and Skills is a person-centred service, and we work with individuals with multiple barriers to get into employment and try and kind of create a service for them that can support their needs and their goals with the ultimate aim of getting them into these positive destinations, so your colleges, universities, qualifications, and then into paid employment, sustainable paid employment even.
Can you highlight how you can help people who may be in poverty at the moment and who are desperate to get back to work to make their lives better?
Yeah, so we can work with them on the general employability skills such as like CVs and application forms and how to make them the best that they possibly can be and how they can kind of market themselves better. But we can also work on things like upskilling them and looking at different sectors and industries that might be booming at the minute and using the skills that they do have and put them into kind of a different context for different businesses and organisations. A lot of people come to us as well, and if they've been struggling to get work for quite some time, they're quite low in confidence. So we can look at kind of building their confidence up as well through different means.
How can your service help someone who is currently in employment but is concerned that they may be about to lose their job due to the current COVID-19 situation?
Very much a similar answer to the previous question. If they feel like the skills that they've got aren't going to be enough to keep them in post after COVID, then we can work with the employer as well and look at kind of gaps in their business and in the industry, and if they need anything that would kind of make them more employable or easier to employ afterwards, and we can look at kind of upskilling them and getting them new qualifications and skills for going on after that.
Do you have any specialist training or services for young people from 16 plus who are planning to leave school?
Yep, so we've got the Youth Guarantee Agreement, so anybody that's leaving school or is going to be looking at leaving school and don't have a positive destination to go to, they can come and work with ourselves if they're eligible and take part in the Youth Guarantee.
How can your team help people who want to retrain? Can you give us any examples of the types of skills that they can receive support to retrain in?
Yep, so we've got multiple examples of different qualifications and skills people have had over the time with us. People come to us looking for their SIE licence for doing security work. We've also had people who come to us for your CSCS cards to get onto building sites because you can't get on sites anymore without having one. Spraying certificates for spraying cars. We can offer help with driving licences, getting a provisional. We can also help pay for driving lessons potentially. We have a lot of work with the CARE Training Consortium, so we've had people doing training packages through them to become certified, and we also do like kind of warehouse training and forklift training and that as well.
Do you have any services which support parents on low income to get back into the workplace?
Yep, so we've got Parental Employability Support Fund, so that looks at working with parents on low incomes to get back into the workplace through upskilling, through retraining them to try and move them from sector to sector, and looking to gain confidence. As I said earlier on, people come to us quite low on confidence, so we've got funding there through PESF.
Does the employability and support team offer help to people to be fairly treated at work?
Yeah, so we can signpost to other appropriate services as well as doing our own post-outcome monitoring. So when people enter their positive destinations and in work, the support doesn't stop. We can then go into work continually and make sure that they're kind of keeping on track and that things are going well for them.
Is there any other aspect of your service that you wish to highlight today?
Probably if you go onto our website, so just DG Tap, if you go into Google and type in DG Tap, you can go on that. We have our jobs page on the website, and that's updated every day. So any new jobs that come on, any jobs that are live, we will put on our jobs page, and we make sure that when things have ended for that job that they're taken off promptly, because there's nothing worse than going on a jobs page and thinking you've got a job there, but it's ended the week before.
How do we reach you to get more information on your services?
Through the website, but we've also got quite a good presence on Facebook as well, so that's just DG Employability and Skills, and you can also phone our helpline, which is 01387 260 060 as well.
What do you think are the main causes of poverty within our region at this time?
Low skilled workers are then getting paid low wages, so we need to try and look at how we can upskill these individuals. There's a loss of hospitality jobs as well due to COVID over the last 6 to 7 months, and then the unreliable hours as well that 0 hour contracts can offer. It's not sustainable for people.